Hi everyone! This is Jassy and today's video is something very special. I'm now off to meet Soilwork in Wiesbaden. I really am so stoked, so hyped to finally meet them and to ask them a little bit about their beginnings on guitar, their inspirations, anything you guys are always interested in. Beginners always lack motivation. If you want to play guitar, you have a certain motivation and it can get crushed if you're not getting better at your instrument at a fast time, and which is why most beginners just quit. I got two amazing guests here, Simon and Sylvain from Soilwork, S. We are here to talk about the guitars. Guitars, that's a good subject. Did you ever come to such a point?
No, because for me it's just about passion. If you're passionate enough about something, then you just do it. Doing it by passion, then you do it all the time, and then you make progress, and you become good, and then you go to find some people to play with. Understand it's hard and hurts your fingers or whatever, but then the more it hurts, the more you like it, kind of.
So I understand the frustration. It feels like you cannot get over the next bump, so to say, but you just have to continue.
This is the way I learn, playing acoustic and singing, and it was pretty hard because you have to play, to learn the chords, and then to sing at the same time. So it's a good learning, but I just wanted to do that, just learn.
It's not about being bad at the beginning, because if you're starting out, it's totally natural. It's about, do you have the passion, the drive to reach something and being focused on this one? You didn't start with electric guitar?
No, I started with acoustic, really crap cheap one when I was 9, somewhere at night. Stepfather gave it to me. So I used that guitar for 10 years before I had my first electric guitar. Yes, I had my first electric guitar. I was 18 years old. Really crap one. Nobody was playing that one. Just me. I am the one. Nylon kind of. I went with whatever strings I could find on it. So I had bits of nylon, little string, whatever. That's cool. I didn't know.
This is so interesting. It was nearly the same with me because my sister started with acoustic guitar. My mother was always like,
"No, if it's my sister's guitar, don't charge it."
what about you?
No, this was expensive. Oh, let me get good at guitar playing without the guitar. Then I can play.
What about you?
My cousin had a guitar and I saw it when I got really hooked. And I actually got an electric guitar when I was 7. I still have it. It's a really small one. Not a good one, but for me it was okay. I got it and played it for some years, and then I got a Suzuki Flying V. One of my cats ran on it and broke it because it fell. It was
So what happened to the cat?
it's dead now, but that was a long time. The cat survived that incident.
I see you two have two different models.
This is another rise. This is a reissue they did 3 years ago. Model from the 90s. Oh my god! With the EMG 57 and the EMG AZ242F-TSG, 5 rows on headsets, Freach, and tone bottle stars.
It's a beauty.
Oh, it's really good.
Got here a Flying V model.
Yeah, the Arrow, also from ESP. This is that MTD though. I'm kind of like a Flying V type of guy. This one, and I like it with a candy apple satin finish. And the EMGs, 81 and 85, and Floyd as well. Only volume, you don't need more.
What were your most influential artists you listened to when you wanted to play? How did you start out?
I remember my father was doing me tapes with all of different kind of music. Could be whatever. I just wanted to learn. I was listening a lot to those people doing bossa nova or play with the finger or those acoustic player doing picking stuff, I learned to play with a pick when I was 18 years old. Yeah, first time I took the pick and said, yeah. This is the way I learned to use my right, to be. I feel more comfortable playing with fingers than with a pick on most of the stuff. And I wish I could do mix of both, but it's pretty much impossible with a metal one because there are a lot of fast Rich.
For me, it was more like I have 3 older brothers who listen a lot to like Deep Purple and Nazareth and even stuff like that, Kiss. So I kind of like just follow their taste in music and kind of like develop an interest. I had one of my brothers went to school together with another Swedish guitar player called Mike Weed, who plays with King Diamond or something. I got to know him when I was like 7 and Mike was like 16. So I kind of like followed in his footsteps, and then I follow like a lot of Swedish guitar players like John Norum from Europe. So I kind of like grow that way through the music. I had a different story than Sylvain with getting tapes from the father, but it was like more my brothers inspiring me.
What I remember the most is when I was like 12 years old and my brother came home with the Van Halen tape. When it was real, I was just on my acoustic. Is that possible? So I was trying to play those stuff on my acoustic guitar. Blew my mind, like Van Halen, the early 80s. Yeah, all the stuff. And then
This is something you also shouldn't be afraid about. If your cousin is playing death metal and you are totally into this genre right now stuff, it's all about just playing guitar. You shouldn't just measure yourself to other people. You shouldn't compare yourself to other people. And this is something which also can make you thrive from your action skills. For example, if you are into Eddie Van Halen, you want to do tapping, do it. If you feel connected to that technique, if you want to do legato runs and you just don't have a feeling for it, you can try, but you should always focus on your strengths. For me, for example, I think I am a decent beat player, but I couldn't fret, like really play fast notes. So what do? I focus on melodies and focus on something I'm good at and not like...
And later on, the other things will come as well. I mean, you don't have to do everything from the start. You just learn that, and when you kind of like master that or feel comfortable, you can do something at it.
People always tell you,
That's the wrong technique, you're doing it wrong.
how can you do it wrong if you are feeling it?
yeah.
Pretty much like that, yeah. Then of course, it's always good to listen to advice, and check them out. But if you still feel more comfortable doing it the way you don't get saying to all, it's good to have an open mind as well. So, but we not get focused to kind of like you have to do it that way or else it's wrong. That's just bullshit.
Yeah.
If you think about a really tasty riffs of your own, maybe you can teach me one of your riffs.
Rebel.
Yeah, I know.
So that's a riff, right?
Yeah, that's,
You ready?
I'm ready. So you do it.
It's a easy riff when you know it. Okay, let's start with the beginning, of course.
2,000 years later.
Okay.
Right, and then when you're done with that part, you just do... Don't use your pinky. Don't figure that is the good riff to learn to use it.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Okay, so now you have to... Alright, okay. When you got the first part, second part sounds the same. Then, what's this? Then you're gonna need to use your pinky.
Yeah.
Put do them.
Okay, pinky. I really need to use my pinky more.
I mean, it's up to you, but it's good to.
If you could, yeah. So then you, I mean, there's something you can't really do if you don't use a pinky.
There.
No, don't play that. It was like.
It's okay. I just. Okay.
And now, put everything together.
Yes, put everything together. I always am unsure.
You have to listen to it a lot of times. Then remember, you need to be able to sing it.
Yes.
If you sing it, then you gotta find where.
I think I got it in my head. Now I just have to get it faster.
You just need to buy the CD and listen to it.
Yes.
No, you got it. You got it. You just need to practice low tempo and.
I never use my pinky. I am guilty. Ah, cool.
So you got it. Good.
It's a fun riff.
No, I just have to get it in the right.
Now you have to do it and headbang is in it.
Good. Perfect.
Oh,
You got it. That's good.
oh, it just took like ages.
But wait, you're learning fast.
Thank you.
That's good.
I'm happy.
Good. If you're happy, $50.
Alright guys, thank you so much for your time and
And you.
I hope you have learned a couple of things. If you guys have one final tip you want to share with our friends,
Don't force yourself to do it if you're passionate. It's not gonna work.
And also listen
And
what you play and listen to what other people play. The ear is important.
just record yourself playing all the time.
this is something why I just started this channel. I just wanted to get you on this journey too, to see that I sucked in the beginning, but in the end you are getting somewhere and knowing that you're getting somewhere. And even though you don't think you make progress, just take a look at your files maybe from months ago. We'll see you get cleaner, you get tighter, and you get more feeling into what to play.
No.
Everyone is obsessed with this riff now.
Huh? Yeah, we needed it. Damn it.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Yep.
Yes.
That's why I play the bass.